Hello, friends. Hello, hello. Happy Thursday. Happy Friday fucking Eve. Panda, congrats on first. Link, congrats on second, third. How are we doing? How are we doing, friends? Link, how goes? Good morning. Panda, I know you're probably chilling, vibing, lurking. You know, the usual. Carter, hello, Whitney Voice. Thank you for having chocolate bar. Sorry, I put the chocolate in my mouth. Technically. Did second disappear? Technically. You totally clicked third. You totally did. No, you clicked third. You totally did. I say, happy second third, as in, like, you were second, but you redeemed third. Like, as in, you can do whatever the hell you want, and it doesn't matter to me. If I can't be first, third is better. Why is third better? Out of curiosity. I need the logic. I'm not arguing with you. I just need... I want to know the brain work. I want to know the brain work. I have been thinking of making... Oh, that's true. Yeah, that's okay. I see the logic now. I love the number 3. Hell yeah, that's perfectly fine reason. Perfectly acceptable reason in my book. I'm thinking of making a slight change to the starting soon screen. Question mark. I may need some feedback. Love it so much I used it 4 times. Did you actually use it 4 times because you love it so much? Or is that sarcasm? I cannot tell. I wouldn't be able to tell even if you told me that it wasn't sarcasm, but you were being sarcastic. So, the world will never know. The world may never know. But that's okay. Out of all the mysteries in the world, this is one I would like to know the answer to. Yes? Oh, damn. Hot damn. Funnily enough, my favorite number is 4. I don't know why. I have no idea why. Love it so much. For 4 times is a joke. Got you. Sorry, I'm eating chocolate. I hope you guys can't hear me chew, but I am. Do you have reasons for choosing 4 of them? Is it because it's an even number? Woo! Shit, I forgot about the game. Peacock. I'm shoving my face with chocolate. Vase. Flower pot. Shadow. Blue. Pot. Jar? Okay. Bite. Okay, I got some. The hell, even? Night. Oh, first try. First try. Back in the year 2000, Link 3 and Link 3.3 were taken. So I skipped over 3.3.3 in case of a future username conflict. Also, I like the rhythm of saying 3.3.3.3 more. I mean, I get it. I get that. What was... I feel like there was something that I used to have issues getting as a username. But it was something weird. I usually don't have trouble getting my username now. I also used to... I mean, I still do, technically. People still call me Dex, but my nickname was Dex. and I had an email that was like tis Dex because its Dex was taken. So I ended up with tis Dex. That's like one of the instances. Sorry, I just coughed my lungs out. Only had a couple of instances where I can't get link 3333. Yeah, I feel like that's 4 of a number is a safe bet usually. In my opinion. You know what sucks? If you still have your wisdom teeth, you may be able to relate. It just looks at my username and it feels weird. Well, time to change. No! Oh no. No. It's iconic though. It's iconic. Hey, got a word. If anybody has wisdom teeth still, I have a wisdom. 2 of mine are erupted. But there's one on the top back that has come in at an angle. It's not like impacted or anything, but it's coming at an angle in the back. And sometimes it rubs against the back of my mouth, like my cheek enough that it irritates it. And it's very irritated right now. So I'm trying not to fuck with it, but it's really difficult to leave it alone. Bee? Hornet. Wasp. Flying stingy bug. Intestine? How do you spell intestine? Worm. Drill. Power tool. That's not really a power tool, I guess. Yeah. Lemon. Yeah, it did look like a lemon. It kind of looks like a pineapple now. Not a pineapple either. Weird. Very weird. Drill bit, maybe. I wish it would tell us. I should probably give more time in between doing this. Right? There you go. Rocket. Shuttle. Can. Hat. Top hat. Top hat. Bathing suit. Tub. Faucet. Clawfoot. Cork. Oh yeah. Get one eventually. Spaceship. Spaceship. What is that little green thing? Brazil. I'm not good at geography. I almost said I'm not good at geology. I forget who was saying that they said that once and it like stuck their whole life. And every time I say geography now, all I want to say is geology. Room, sweep, clean. Yeah. There it is. Cooking, cook. Seasoning, season. Pick. Damn. Damn it. That is too bad. That is too bad. Oh. Hello. Hello, friends. How goes? How's everybody's Thursday? I almost asked you how your Friday was, but it's not here yet. Hello. We're gonna be trucking along in Cosmic Wheel Sisterhood, which I almost played overtime in last night because things got weird. So that's a good sign. That's a good sign. Yes, Witface. It's still red. But I'll figure it out. One of these days I'll figure it out. One of my, like, I don't really want to call it a resolution because it's not. It does not constitute as a resolution. But one of the things I want to do this year is I want to see some of the doctors that I put off. Some of the main ones, even though I should have a higher priority for something different. I really need to go see a dermatologist, and I really need to have an eye exam so that I can, like, start, like, looking at new glasses. The problem is that I don't like things to touch my cheeks. And if you see when I smile, these tiny bitches already almost touch my cheeks. So I'm gonna have to be very careful about it. They could be a little bigger. And I know the style right now is larger. I don't think a lot of the larger framed glasses really suit my face. Not that these necessarily suit it super well either. But it's hard with how much my glasses cost usually to try styles, because I can usually only afford one pair because mine run like upwards of $300 just for the lenses. I paid like $270 something for just my lenses because my insurance at the time, which I don't have vision insurance right now, that's on me, but you know, my vision insurance at the time had a frame allowance and my frames fell within the allowance. So, but Macro Mark and Egg the Egg and I have sort of turned me on to a couple of online places, one of them being Zenny, to when I get my prescription and all of that stuff, I'm gonna plug it in and see kind of what the price range looks like, because if it's low enough, I can get a style much like really similar to this so that I don't have to have anxiety about it, but then I could also get something to try to see if I liked it. They also have sites where you can like do the try them and return them situation. So, you know, the problem is that at one point in time, a lot of those online places didn't do progressive lenses, which is what mine are. So if you, I don't know if you can really see it. Hold on. But if you, is it this one? It's this eye. If you look kind of at the top, like right here, you can kind of see where my lens sticks out. This is as thin as they can go. So, you know, I use Costco. I mean, we used to do my exams through Walmart, when Costco wasn't really a thing around here. Like, we only have one Costco anyway. My coworker actually went to Costco, because they do the, like, new thing where they puff your eye instead of, like, dilating it, which I want to ask about that because I hate having my eyes dilated. One, I can't see without my glasses. Two, it makes my vision blurry. Three, it gives me a headache. So, if I can avoid that, I will pay for it. So, but, I need glasses. But even the glasses that I used to get through Walmart, because my lenses are so fucking expensive, used to cost about the same amount of money. So, unfortunately, cutting out the middleman and not going to a physical place that does glasses is going to be my best bet as far as my lenses are concerned. I've also thought about getting a pair from Zenny, and then depending on how much they run, right? There are some services that have you ship your frames to them and then they put lenses into them. Some of them were only like $50, some of them were like 70, I don't know. Anyway, look into that and just have these re-lensed as like a backup. I know like getting a second pair would be better, but my anxiety is real bad, guys. When I say I can't do simple shit sometimes, I mean it. I mean it, ᴴoʋᥱᥒ. Hello. Hello. We're talking about glasses. Talking about glasses. Space. Second. Oh yeah. Are you streaming tonight? You are, right? I can't remember what you're streaming. Did anybody ever get a vote? Did you get a vote? Do you know what you're streaming? Are you doing new game? Hell yeah. Oh, is it the little like diorama situation? Whisper of the House. Ooh, a friend of mine started that game and really liked it. So I have a feeling you're gonna like it. As far as like a chill game goes, I think you'll like it. It seems fun. It seems fun. I don't know if I have that one or not. I feel like I got it in a bundle, but I don't think I did. I think I almost bought it in a bundle. I'm ready. I'm ready. It gives me SpongeBob every time. Sad to miss the continuation. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. There's always a VOD. I'll let you know if something interesting happens. Slash the end. Maybe. Who knows? I know. I'm interested to see if we make it that far. I'm interested to see if we win this fucking election. Lead the shit out of the coven and eat anyone you want. I feel like what I should have done is I should have adopted and run with my own race, but I should have went with Dahlia's, a lot of the same principles as Dahlia, and I should have then went with the idea from Jasmine to consume the corpse. But here we are, so we'll see. I may have to do another run. I need to check achievements because I bet you almost anything that one of the achievements is to win a race that you like run in. I bet. Can always play it again. Exactly. I also wanted to look at, I'm lazy and I make some of my overlays. It was supposed to be temporary, but I make some of my overlays in Canva and I want to update my starting soon screen. I think I want to put Gartic or words on it or have that as an option, but I need to look at that and see what exactly that's gonna entail from me. Can I see all of my things, please? No? Projects? All projects? No? None of that? My dog is about to start barking and I'm gonna beat her up. I'm not actually, but she's about to start barking and she's gonna make me upset. Is this not the right account? I have an account that I sometimes go into for things for a friend. And I think this might be that account. Let me check. No, this is the right one. I hate it when sites redo their stuff and make everything more complicated to find. Like, hello? Why? Why? Why must you do this? Why must you be this way? You know what? Let's click this. How do I know you guys cannot see this, but how designs, but yes, show me all the designs. These are not all of my designs. I don't know what you're talking about. All projects. Can I see all projects? No. Oh, hold on. Images. Designs. Show me more. I shouldn't be having to do this. This is stupid. I don't like it. Dumb. Freaking annoying. Cosmic Sisterhood image. This is... I don't like this. This feels silly. Anyway, I can't find my shit, so I guess we're not doing that. I guess we're not doing that right now. That's okay. What we can do... Oopsie. No, you can't see it. Amazing. Cool. Cool. Well. Wait! Oh my god, please don't launch Armory Crate. I wish I could disable Armory Crate. I probably can, but I don't know how. I hate it, please. Absolutely not. Just friggin' launch Steam, please. Like a normal situation here. Because I totally forgot to do that. Oh man. But. So many buts. Friends vs. Friends is on sale if anybody's interested. I just needed my notification to go away. Okay. Also, beautiful. I have 36 of 45 achievements in TCG Sim, if anybody needs to know how strong my addiction is. Also, there is an update queued for Strange Antiquities. Why? Interesting. Interesting. I'm gonna have to do that. I've still got one achievement to get in Strange Antiquities as well. So. Alright, let's boot them up. Let's boot them up. There's great music in this game. This is not it. This is not the music. It'll be here eventually. I don't know why it boots up that way, but it does. Yeah. There we go. Music. Music. Alright, we were smack dab in the middle of some bullshit. Some fuckery about. Some fuckery. Maybe when I get off of here tonight, I will work on my move transitions. So I was thinking of letting all of you have control of it. So that way, if I'm in the way of something, you can move me. And unless there is abuse of the use of the commands, I'll leave it to you guys, unless I need to move myself, of course. But I was thinking we'll do like 3 on each side, right? So we'll have a top right, a middle right, a bottom right, and then we'll have a top left, a middle left, a bottom left. Because I don't feel like we're gonna need one in the top. We can find somewhere else to put it. I feel like the top and the bottom in the middle is just weird. Doku, hello. Hello, hello. Doku, did you change the color of your name? That's jarring. How dare you? How dare you? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I changed my name from Red. My name was originally Red. And then I changed it to green and everybody went, what? But yeah, we're running in a cosmic coven leadership race currently. So we're meeting lots of new witches. And we're trying to win. So, wow, the music is just getting loud, huh? Also, I'm doing good. I am doing good. How are you? I feel like I haven't seen you around anywhere in a minute. Then again, I have been sort of like living in anxiety land, so I haven't been hanging out in as many places. My bad. No, don't feel bad. Change your color, change your name to whatever color you want it to be. Don't let me dictate your color. That's not allowed. You're not allowed to give in to my bullying. You have to see me naked like this. Oh no. Oh no. I am privy to secret information. The nudity secrets. I cannot believe it. I can't believe I have this very privileged information now. Oh, right. So we have a guest. We have a guest, or we can make a card. I'm in fact orange underneath this pink. Scandalous. Scandalous. I'd say I knew it, but I would be a liar. And I can't be a liar. I also shower in the nude. Oh my god. People still do that? I thought everybody wore bathing suits now. That's what the internet says. Every like video of somebody like showing you something in the shower, they're always wearing like a swimsuit, and it's like, I understand why, but it's also weird. It's just odd to me. But so we can dismantle a card, which oops, I don't want to do. Here's where we are as far as like the oh fuck, we're winning. Amazing. Amazing. We are winning, which is real good. We do have a visitor, and whose design I would very much like to view. So I think we're gonna view the design. I'm gonna take my face off the screen so we can view the design together without my face interrupting. Okay. My name is Minaka. I am one of the explorer witches of our coven. I am meeting with the members of every party to assess the best prospect for our projects to continue to blah 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 the continued research of this cosmos and of course the well-being of all of our sisters. Looking forward to meeting you. All right, you are formally invited. Ooh, what are you riding on? That's not a broom. Oh shit, what is that? Oh, that makes sense. It's like, oh, that makes so much sense. This is a really cool design. What happened to your eye? Why are all of the witches missing eyes? And periods are blue. The people who need medicine are always super happy. Athletic old folks. Just how things work, you know? Fuck. Damn it. I've been lied to, Doku. I've been lied to. Can you believe that? Sorry, I'm making my chat window a little smaller here so I can actually not have to look 7 million miles away from my screen to read messages. I've probably lied to you like today. Listen, I don't believe that for a second. I don't believe that for a second. So you were an oh right, you're the fringe witch. Why should you? I'm a liar. I just told you. It's funny because me saying I don't believe you also means that it's true. Oh my god. Alright, Minaka. What's up? Nice to meet you too. It's an honor to meet with the head of the explorers. Ah, no. I'm no head of anything, dear. The rest of the explorers like to call me that, but I'm it's just an affectionate way of calling me old. I would like an affectionate way of being called old instead of just being called old. I know many witches hold you in great esteem. Not only explorers, well, I mentioned a lot of them. I understand the daughterly love. I read that so wrong, didn't I? My brain, it's fine. We get the gist. We understand, it's fine. Don't worry about it. I said everything exactly right. Everything. But there's no such thing as a head, leader, or chief of explorers. In any case, I'm sure you have a lot of pull among them. I won't deny that. My word carries more weight than I'd like, but that's not something I sought out. I'd never brandish that love as a tool for command. Anyway, enough about me. I've always wanted to meet you. Did you know I was planning on paying you a visit right before you were exiled? What? Why? Is it because oracles are sort of rare? At that time, we were looking for an oracle to help us design a plan to travel inside a black hole. Fucking hell? Oh, whoa. I would have loved to be a part of that. Well, unfortunately, the project was cancelled after we lost a young explorer to the black hole. No! Oscar, I was gonna say enjoy your lurk, but that's not what you claimed. Congrats on your rune. Listen, I can't brain today. I'm not responsible for anything that comes out of my mouth. The oracle that was helping us at the time told us she wasn't dead, but transported to a different era, and that we'd probably never see her again. Oh, okay. So we got some wibbly wobbly timey shit too. Sorry to hear that. Maybe with you on our side, it could have gone differently. We'll never know, I guess. Look at me, talking about myself again. I'm so sorry. Let's focus on the present. Or you could have me telling war stories until the end of the race. It's quite alright. So, you're visiting every candidate? How's that going so far? It's getting harder and harder. I'm not just visiting the candidates, but also their advisors and other team members. And I just love you all too much. The future is going to be bright, no matter who wins. I agree, it's a pity we have to compete. I feel like I want this character on my side. You know? And I'm gonna say it's a pity we have to compete to begin with, because I want her on my side. I know. It must be hard on you. Oh my god, sorry. My bra strap is pissing me off. You, Jasmine, and Dahlia are pretty close, right? My true family, I'd say. I hope this race makes you even closer after the dust settles. Yam problems? Yes. Truly. Truly, truly. Yeah, me too. I wish I could have enjoyed some quiet time with my loved ones before getting thrown back into witch society this hard. We rarely choose our struggles. Why don't you stay out of it if the race is this hard on you? I should have, shouldn't I? But I guess I do care about the fate of this coven. That's why I have to make sure it's our program that we move forward with. The clash of friendship and conviction. So, tell me, is there any way to count on your support? So blunt. That's a good sign. It's not that there's something specific you can do to get my vote, but yours is the only party with an oracle in it. I'm curious about that. Not to complain, but your name's more expensive. I know. I know. I know I do. Oh my god. Oscar, thank you for the curse. Cash. Oh! I'ma kick your ass. Made this money from propane, bitch. I feel like Pablo Escobar, but I hit a button. Cocaine, bitch. It's fine. It's fine. Show in my basement. 27,000 points and I can only click so much. I know. I've been trying to think of some things that I can actually do and not put off, if that makes sense. I do have a game that I'm working on. So I've been thinking about some things revolving around that. I also feel like I need to get rid of some of my redeems. Oh no! Oh no! Doku! Doku! Don't look at- see, you saw me naked too, don't look. Don't look. I have been revealed. I've been revealed. Oh, yeah, I hit a button with the thing that I was fiddling with. I showed you my desktop. Please respond. Didn't expect it to be flashed. Listen, that's a possibility at any time. That's all I'm saying. It is possible. Forgot what we were talking about now. It's fine. It was literally 10 seconds and I already forgot. Oh, okay, we were talking about me being an oracle. I was like, what the fuck? Just because I, like, accidentally X'd out of the game, my brain just completely threw everything else out of the window. Redeems, yams, games, you heard me? There might be a secret code in there somewhere. Maybe. Possibly. Oh my god, please hold. Physical difficulties. There we go. There we go. So, if it's not rude to ask, I would like to experience your divination. Hell yeah. Ram jam? What trying to think what the connotation of that would be. I know what a yam jam might be. Specifically, how it may benefit the everlasting task of charting this universe. It's about— oh, really? Is that a lie? Or a truth? Or will the world never know? What did you have in mind? A simple request. Tell me about somewhere I haven't been. Not so simple considering you're famous for having been everywhere. Everywhere known, at least. I guess there's no harm in writing up a place for Minaka to find. Should I overdo it and impress her, or should I stick to her request? Nah, we'll do it safe. Very well. I accept your challenge. Okay. It's not a challenge, my dear. Well, you're right. It is a challenge. Fair enough. It's alright. I can deliver. Let's ask my deck for somewhere you haven't been. Okay. I'm starting to get excited. Hold tight to that excitement while I shuffle my deck. Not as much as I'd, like to be a whimsical little gremlin. It is true. It is true, unfortunately. We can pretend. We can pretend. And connect with what you felt the first time you visited an uncharted place. Okay, we're about to pick some chords. Alright, the anomaly. A single space scout can carry the will of a civilization. Discovery and exploration. Dark matter arrow can be touched. Okay. What's our second option? Ooh. Blessed by the power of the gem skull belt. Channel of power to obsidian sledgehammer. Okay, I think we're gonna go with the anomaly. Something about redeems and yams made me unearth Ram Jam out of its grave. I'm gonna have to look up Ram Jam, I think. Sounds like something. That sounds like an experience. There's a naturally formed... I don't know how to say this word. Icosahedron? The size of Everest, in orbit around Jupiter between its 5th and 6th moons. They're most likely a 70s one-hit wonder with a... oh! I know that song. That's why I don't know who the fuck they are. That explains it. Trace the light between the two largest stars of our galaxy and you will find an undiscovered moon that lost its... I like this one. Alright, we're doing the undiscovered moon for reasons. For reasons. Never quite captured the magic. They recorded other stuff, but yeah. It's like, fuck, what's the name of that band? Oh my god, I can't remember. The song's not even coming to me. We talked about this before. I didn't really know that band either until we started talking about it. Fuck, who was it? Are you sure? Our galaxy is pretty well mapped. I mean, yeah, there's a chance we've overlooked a wandering moon, but I'm 100% sure that you'll find it. Very well. I'll bet on your divination. A wandering moon, you say? What you just did? It's something else. I'm leaving immediately to explore. Can't wait to hear back from you. You can bet you will. Thanks so much for indulging me. Alright, get out of my sight. Oops, 16 cycles left. Hello. Same as ᴴoʋᥱᥒ. would show me how to live. I think I know that song, but it's not coming into my brain like Black Betty did. Back from the battlefield, ready to report. Challenge the idea of eating Edena's corpse and becoming more powerful. Academics and oracles definitely want the power. They were pissed off at my stance. No! On the other hand, novices, explorers, and warriors are more fond of the numbers and diversity. Okay. Was super afraid of meeting with the producers, but they welcomed me with open arms. Future producer, after all, they were super interested in my... Okay. We've already gotten this dialogue, actually. Do they have other songs? You betcha. Do any of them... Do I know any of them? Fucking nope. It goes, show me how to live. I mean, I figured. I would probably definitely 100% know it if I heard it. Almost certainly. Even managed to get some of them to sympathize with our program. Okay, cool. Cool. Okay. So, we've got almost all of the novices. Oh, Jasmine doesn't have any... ᴴoʋᥱᥒ has some of the novices? Weird. Hello? Ever heard rock in your life? Not... I don't know how to say that. These lyrics sound so familiar. But my brain is not producing, Okay, let's send you to challenge an opponent's program. ᴴoʋᥱᥒ. Let's go after Exile. My band used to do that as an opener. Really? I know a lot about Coochies. Oh my god. Sorry. That caught me off guard. So the only Audioslave song I actively know. I definitely know the name Audioslave, but I don't... Right off, like I said, it's one of those things where, like, I must not have retained enough of it for it to just come to memory. I'm gonna send you to look for allies and opportunities. I don't know the coven that well, but I will try. That is good enough. It's a rock band. Well, yes. I figured that. I think they also have one called Gasoline. I think I might know that one. Might be able to play you the riff if you give me a minute to figure it out. Just think of rock and you will probably have a good idea. Will I though? Because some things people consider rock, I'm like, are you sure? They're like the most rock. Oh, so they're like that, if you had to pick like generic elevator rock, is the Chris Cornell the lead singer of Soundgarden, Black Hole Sun, which I know you know. I do. The instrumentalist from Rage Against the Machine. Oh, interesting. Trying to think. Yeah, it's probably blended in with Soundgarden to me. I probably know several of the songs then. And that's probably why none of them are coming to me. Is Chris Cornell alive? I have no idea because I don't know people by name. Died a few years ago. Oh, yeah. That sucks. That sucks. It's always sad when, like, somebody gets to that point. But it happens a lot. Especially to people, like, you wouldn't expect it from. Though, I feel like people with fame, especially I find people who are, like, who end up pretty well known in, like, the music scene, end up in situations like that. There's just, like, a lot of fucking pressure. My goat's still kicking, though. Few years, actually, before COVID, time is fake. Oh my god. Oscar, do you know how long ago COVID was? Well, I mean, It still is, but you know what I mean. Like, when we went into lockdown, basically. You can't imagine the isolation that comes from bro, same. Same. Same, 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 same. Same, 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 same. Especially when you have to, like, do the thing where you're in a band or something with someone and, like, you have to suck that shit up. Like, any gripes or grievances you may have with each other. If you don't have the right support structure, yeah. I feel like most of the time, people don't intend to well, they may intend to, but they may not really expect to garner that amount of fame and, like, stuff. And everything just kind of falls apart because, like, that kind of shit really tests your limits, test your boundaries, test your patience. As long as Corey Taylor is alive and kicking and singing the SpongeBob on stage, I'm thriving. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's fucking hilarious. Okay. Are we creating a card? I think we're gonna. What are we thinking? Anybody want to put in their 2 cents? Or should I just close my eyes and click and pick whichever one it lands on? Okay, I think we're gonna do that. Hold on. I gotta just, like, not even know where we are to begin with. Alright, eyes are closed. We're gonna... My eyes opened. Underwater? Okay, okay. Like the giant statue, the underground one. This one? Or this one? This one? This one? Yeah. Alright, perfect. Okay. Trying to think of what would go with it. Where does Muse get off of it? It does feel that way, doesn't it? It does feel that way. I don't mind. Listen. I enjoy some Muse from time to time. What about fish? Do we have anything with, like, fish? Are you a mouse? You're a mouse. We could... I don't like that. The florist. You don't spend 36 minutes getting to the point in a song. Is it even worth playing? Every time Knights of Sidonia comes on, I'm like, hell yeah, let's go, and I die of old age before they get to the good part. Oh, it's a vibe, though. It's chill. It's chill. Gotta listen to Light of Day, Day of Darkness by Green Carnation. Okay, what is that? Tell me about it. Listen to it and come back to me. Actually, don't. You might be, knowing this conversation, you might be about 3 hours, so. Eli, hello, Eli. Dearest. You good? You okay? Pull up your beanbag, get comfy cozy so that you can get ready, take a nap, have good sleeps, no nightmares in the void. I don't allow that. I will be literally exactly 1 hour. That's crazy. I'm so good. Is that sarcasm? I can't tell. I can't tell. Hello? Hey, hello. 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 Wait. Wait. I know you have to lurk shortly. Hello. Hi. Thank you for the resub. That's 2 fucking years, first of all. Holy fuck. Book? Book tomorrow? Question mark? Book next Friday. I don't remember the release date. I'm terrible. Hold on. I swear. So I made... Hold on. Oh, yeah. Give me my mouse back, you bitch. No, I guess I didn't. So I made Mel a command, and then I meant to make you a command too. And I guess I never got around to it. Classic me. You can go Dream Theater, Octavarium if you want to spend less than half the time. Less than half? What a deal. Oh. Oh. I love you, but I don't love you that much. Shots fired! Book tomorrow. Got it. Got it, got it, got it. Got it, got it. Okay, that's what I thought. Hold on. Because I wanted to do one for you like this too, but I did Mel's. And I forgot. I think when I did that, maybe your website wasn't ready yet. I don't remember. But anyway, eventually you'll have one of those too. I don't know if I know you're switching hosting, but not site names, correct? I'm sorry, Eli, are you okay? Kind of bracing for it to be bad, to be honest. A few comments on reviews have mentioned that people hate the bet thing. Taming of the Shrew vibes were not a safe bet, apparently. Oh no. Oh no. It's gonna be fine. Listen. It's gonna be fine. You either gotta really stick to the stuff or you gotta just chance it. Why would I not be okay? My brain could not process your message. I think it's a me thing. I'm not sure that it's a you thing. I am very tired. So sometimes I look at words and they make perfect sense and I still can't process them. What message? The one... Oh, no. Okay, I see what happened. It says, how are you, sweet Whitney? So, my brain was like, are you asking me how I am? I can't tell. But it's because I'm sleepy, Eli. I'm sleepy. It is what it is, dude. I can't unwrite 118k, you know? More pages, more... That's true. That's true. Very, very true. Sleepy is very valid, yes. EP, I know. Listen, I didn't go to bed until about 12:30 last night. And for those of you who don't know, I usually wake up at between 5:45 and 6. And I woke up tired. So I slept until 6:30, which meant I was technically late for work, but no one really cares. And I took a lunch nap. And I'm still tired. Went to bed at 6 a.m. this morning. Oh my god, Eli, no. No, that's so early. Oh my god. How responsible. Haven't woken up at 6 and like, well, I have to go to work, man. I have to go to work. Unfortunately. Slept from about noon to 7 p.m. or something. It's been a week. Jesus. That's such a weird time to sleep. To be at work by 6 a.m. I know. I am also employed. I know, but do you have to drive an hour to your job? I'm at work at 6 a.m. in my living room. Okay, listen, let me be salty for a second. Let me be extreme. Also, Kristen, hello. I'm so sorry. If you have said anything else, yours and Doku's names are the same color, so my brain smooshed you together. I think that's your first message, though. But I also don't work mornings. Oh, that makes sense. My partner works overnight, so I get that. I am insanely envious of people who work from home. But I am also extremely paranoid about work from home job stability, or, well, legitimacy first and foremost. If someone I know works somewhere, the legitimacy is not the problem, it's the, like, stability part. I do not like change. Therefore, if it's a company that likes to, like, hire and then let people go after, like, a year, I will lose my mind. So, you know, like a little home in this community. Oh my god. Humps works too. Oh my god. What did I miss that encouraged humping? Haven't. I just humped in. You just humped in. Perfect. 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 I allow you to hump in. I agree with Doku, basically. I agree. Forgot what I was saying though. That was funny. Oh, good news. I'm always worried about this. I did get a raise, my annual raise, so that's nice. Shittily, our company used to do a 25-cent raise across the board, and I think something shifted, and our owner decided to do a percentage-based system, because now everything's real wonky, and my numbers are not even. And it's pissing me off, Robert. But I'll take it. It was more than 25 cents, so. If you're ever actually interested, my company is legitimate and my whole department is 100% remote and we do hire out-of-staters. How, we can talk, actually, I feel like this is probably something that we should talk about, like in DMs or something. I'm gonna ask you this question, but I'm not gonna dwell on it. Not because I don't want to talk about it, but mostly because I feel like it can get really boring. How is the turnover rate as far as, like, layoffs and stuff? Is that a thing? Like, I mean, I know it's always a thing, but is it bad? Like, some companies are really bad right now. Me and Oscar in the void being besties and beanbags and both having equal amounts of fun. I enjoy an apple turnover. I'm sorry, what? But raspberry is also good. Oscar, apple is fucking great. That's all I'm saying. You have any do nothing positions? I feel like it'd be real good. Useless middle manager. Oh, that's so funny. You know what really sucks is, like, if/when, because it's gonna be an inevitable when, I change jobs, I'm going to have to get used to having a manager again, because I haven't really had a true blue manager since, like, 2018. It's been me and my coworker managing ourselves, basically, with, like, a superior person fielding things we don't want to deal with sometimes. Depending on what it is as well. Asked about turnover. Yes, do you know, do you guys not use the term turnover? Do you know what turnover means? I appreciate your apple turnover comment though, because I love apple flavored almost anything. And I can give you more details anytime. I work for a giant hospital system. Boo! Healthcare. Yay! Jobs. I will say, that's the only good thing. There's a lot of jobs in it. Bro, I just need to say something. Kristen, I think out of everybody in here, you are probably going to be the one to appreciate this comment the most, probably for a different reason. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe you don't know anything about it. Hold on. This is dramatic, okay? Epic, the software company, can burn in a ditch. Oh my god. Epic can eat my entire asshole. Yep. We have a bunch of our clients who have started moving over to Epic, and they sort of, so we do data processing, right? Well, we do, like, statement mailing, and, like, my primary job is data processing, and we handle what we like to call needy clients who are not super tech literate and all this kind of shit. Anyway, We can't figure out if Epic does not allow them to export raw data to us, or if they just don't know how to work the software, um, and are not able to do it because they don't know how to work the software. We have one company that has been sending us data, and the person today sent us a 5,000 page PDF of the data, asking us if we could use that for their stuff when they were sending us perfectly good data before. And my coworker was like, I just straight up told her no. She was like, apparently they've been doing something manually, and I think she's trying to find a way to not have to do it manually. But it's like, if you've ever extracted text from a PDF, you know that is not reliable. So, like, and it's a 5,000 page fucking document. Are you insane? Like, I mean, I've seen bigger PDFs than that because we print a lot of tax forms and stuff as well. And, those files are massive. They're massive. No. Are they just moving over to Epic? So this client had already moved over to Epic. We also have another hospital who moved over to Epic and could only get us PDFs. That's the company that I was saying, like, didn't seem to know if they could manually do this thing. Anyway, we figured out how to work with them. So the biggest issue is that because we're mailing something, their formatting has to be really specific. It needs, like, the address needs to be where it will actually go into our envelopes to be mailed out. And the other issue is that they got in trouble because they were not including certain things on their information. And basically, the only way we can handle PDFs is if they're single pages. Well, the only easy way. We had to get them to put a tilde on the corner of their stuff so that we could register it as a first page, so that we could do multi-pages, because basically them not including that stuff made it technically illegal, whatever the hell they were doing. And they were then mandated to include extra things, which made all of their output PDFs variable. So that's cool. Do you print UB and A? No, I don't think so. I've never heard those terms, so I don't think so. And if we do, I don't know them as that. It could just be that I don't know their, like, you know, their proper names. My schedule is 4 to 1, but I interact with my manager for 10 minutes a day. Yes, I prefer a manager who sees an employee that does their job and just leaves them the hell alone. Can't stop there. What the fuck does Epic do? So Epic is a medical billing software. And they're a garbage fire. They want to lock a lot of their features and things behind paywalls and stuff. And, like, this may have changed, but this is, like, and a lot of it is unclear. But, like, there are tiers to, like, what they get from using certain things. I don't know. It's just real complicated. But they're a medical billing software, basically. I'm sure there are other things they do, but bane of my existence recently. Also, ♦ was a medical billing software a while back that scooped up a lot of our customers. They weren't nearly as bad. Because they gave, like, the ability to do good data output. So that's what we in the industry call get fucked. Yes. There are also things in Epic that allow you to pull specific data. See, that's what I'm saying. I'm thinking that the people who were like, oh, we can only do this, blah, 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 were kind of not tech literate, because this one person we're working with is able to get us the data. I think she just doesn't want to manually do the steps anymore. You know what I mean? I think this is a case of being, of wanting to do less. But, I mean, you know, really, like, in her defense, who knows what they're having her do over there anyway? Like, what? It may just be, like, she's busy And she's like, if I could do one less thing, that would be super awesome. And I get that. But the answer is no. Please, God, don't send me a 5,000 page PDF with your data in it that we have to know. Oh, God. I mostly interact with him so little. He works mornings and just like gives me the list of shit I do. Hell yeah. I love that. Perfect. Amazing. It's an electronic management system, and something like 40% of all the US healthcare offices, private practices use it. It's growing too. It is growing. I still remember the hospital that we were fighting with about Epic and PDFs and things like that. My partner was actually having a surgery there shortly after they switched to Epic, and it was so funny because we were like sort of in intake, right? And the nurses were like kind of fiddling with Epic, and they were one of them was teaching the other one, and they were both like grumbling. It was just so funny. Ugh, sounds like such a dick, and not the fun kind. It is not the fun kind at all. It is the kind that you want to chop off and throw in the dumpster. They're awful. So if you can ever convince anyone not to use Epic, do that. Do it. God. Sorry, that was a tangent that I didn't intend to go on. It's a lot. I can do a lot, but as Whitney said about your paywall stuff, the functionality can be very limited. Yep. And they have to pay for all that. Stupid. So dumb. Everything's already expensive enough. Can we not? Can we not? What was my plan here? I had a plan. Oh, it was like water-based. Like, do we have any fish? No. We could do this, but I don't like that. I don't think. Well, out of the love, you never use Epic. I won't even use the game store. I'll be so for real with you. The only reason I've ever even looked at Epic, like the game store, is simply when they do free games. I've never bought anything through Epic. I think I played Fortnite Festival through Epic specifically because Oscar works on the content for it, and I haven't touched it in forever. And recently they've done something I really don't like. Have I still claimed the free games? Yes. Do I feel a little bit bad about it? Yeah. But, the, like, Harry Potter skins are sort of distasteful in the current climate, in my opinion. But, you know, I feel like pretty much no one I know or come in contact with who plays things like Fortnite is going to buy a Harry Potter skin anyway. So, you know. Also, Doku, your message is totally fine. I just have those blocked because I had some trolls come in when the game came out, and simply because I had the LGBTQ tag on and wasn't playing it, they were like, oh my god, you're not playing the blah 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 blah. You know? Hold up, let me grab that. Also, yeah, that's another thing. They gave Hogwarts Legacy as a bit, yeah. Which I did not claim that one. I was like, not even for free, babe. Not even for free. Sorry. The only thing I'm really sad about is that I used to be so good and so addicted. There was a Quidditch game that I used to be really good at. And I'm sad. And I do still have it, but I can't play. I can't even bring myself to play it. But I was so good at it. You couldn't pay me, actually. Oh my god. I mean, honestly, kind of same. Just killed a big roach in my living room. Ew. Oh no. Invasion of the roaches. We have a bucket of roaches. I know that's really weird for some people, but we have a feeder dubia colony. Which is very odd, I know, but it just came into my brain and I thought you needed to know. think that's pretty much everyone's story. Yeah. The problem is that if the large hospitals all use them, more of the smaller practices. Yeah. Yup. That is very unfortunate. That is how monopolies happen too. Maybe this instance has a different word. I don't know. Monopoly is the best one I can think of. There might be a different one. Haven't played in a while either. I did buy one thing from the Epic Game Store because it was on sale and I got a voucher. I don't think I've ever even played it yet. How long ago was that? You know? Like... Doku, I'm sorry about your messages. Oh, that's so funny. I'll get it in a minute. Or Oscar will get it. Turf Wizard stuff is over and I saw exactly one person with one of the skins and everyone targeted them so fucking hard. I kind of hope that can... So I don't condone, like, bullying, but, like... Why would you... At the very least, don't buy the fucking skin. You know, why would you... But also, there's a high likelihood that if that person is willing to do that and use that skin, like... They're probably a garbage fire anyway. So, you know, unless they're a kid. Kids don't always know better because they kind of learn from their environment and the people they're around. And if they have a parent that's a human garbage can trash fire, and still consumes that content actively, and is teaching them to consume that content, like, they haven't had a chance to learn better, which really sucks because, like, you know, you don't want to give money to them, but you also don't want to be out there, like, you know, straight up bullying children. Thought it was a little... Yeah, it definitely was. It definitely was. It was not good timing either. Thing I wasn't doing already hurts the people I like. Guess I'll keep not doing it then. I know we were talking about this somewhere else recently. It's like, apparently someone who is a part of a community that I'm a part of, I won't say any names, of course, of either community, started basically polling their community if they wanted them to play that game on stream, because apparently they were gonna get it because it was free. And I don't know if this is a true fact, but this is, I would assume that they still have to pay for the codes that they give away for free, however small amount of money or deal that might be, right? So technically money is still going into the pockets of the people, of you know, of people we don't want it to go to, regardless of the content. So, but, like, pretend that's not a thing, right? If you consider yourself an ally for the queer community, specifically trans people, why would you use your public space to give any sort of time to that? You know, like, I don't know, I just feel like that's poor taste, and I feel like we have anybody who has, like, a public space online that can potentially influence people to buy something even if it's not intended. I feel like we have more of a responsibility to not showcase that kind of shit. You know what I mean? Never a Harry Potter fan. That was the easiest thing ever to give up. I was, unfortunately. I've talked at length about it, too. So. Definitely a couple of years. Yeah, I mean, if they're... Like I said, most of the time, the person you're getting is gonna be a trash fire person. Just a walking dumpster fire. There are gonna be the small outliers, right? The small outliers that are children, or people who just are somehow fucking uninformed, which is crazy to me in this day and age, but... There's media I enjoyed way more and still gave up because the creators turned out to be shitty. Oscar is one of them. Potentially wrote a book with Terry Pratchett. Wasn't allowed Harry Potter as a kid because of witchcraft. That is such a common story in the school that I went to as well. Our Christmas this year was heavily HP littered because my 4-year-old nephew loves it and his mom, one of my sisters, apparently doesn't care about the oh god, I hate that. Oh, it's terrible when it's family too, because there's some part of you that just gotta fucking grit your teeth and bear it, and it's like, oh my god. Like, you just want to leave. You just want to fucking bolt. Or educate people, and most of them don't want to be educated or care to be educated. Needless to say, I was peeved to get a Christmas list and basically be asked to pay money to give my nephew Harry Potter merch. Oh my god. See, I actually, I don't know that I've ever talked about this, but so, you know, obviously as somebody who grew up with it, like entrenched in it since I was a kid, like a young kid, I had a lot of merch, right? And when everything went down and all of this started coming out, so for those of you who also don't know, my partner is trans, so this is kind of also a very personal situation for me. It kind of became like hard to look at a lot of it. Some of it I was still very attached to, but a lot of it I just looked at and I was like, I don't even want to see you. I had like 3 sets of the books. I ended up selling 2 of the sets. I kept my original sets from when I was a kid, but they live on the top of the bookshelf and they are pushed all the way to the back. They have stuffed animals in front of them. They are simply still on the shelf for the fact that they are literally like a childhood thing, and I wonder if there will come a day where I will be able to like let those go. I have so many, it's not even the books, it's the memories, and I realize that items are not the memories. But my memory is terrible as fuck. So they live up there in shame, where they should be shamed. Also, I feel like it's like I shouldn't put them out in the world where other people can like get them. I don't know. It's a weird mental space to live in, I feel. You know who you're talking about because it was shared with me by probably the same person who told you, probably. Thankfully, I gave him Pokemon stuffies instead, and he was very happy. Hell yeah, I love that. Amazing. I support the Pokemons. I do. Ugh. That was probably the most upset. Yeah, Oscar, I don't know. You probably didn't see them, but I feel like most of the really graphic ones have been taken down because I couldn't find them. But when like the news was breaking, there were some very, very, very detailed and very, very, very graphic. Kristen, enjoy your lurkies. Accounts from women involved in the situation. I am so glad that I am not easily triggered because that would have triggered me. That would have triggered me so bad. Oh, it was bad. It was real bad. Like, and it's one of those things where like people like to come out and they like to be like, oh, well, what if they're lying? Well, who first of all, why are you only like this toward women? Firstly, why? And secondly, I don't think these people I don't think these people, from what I can know, these people didn't even fucking know each other. And the accounts they gave, the details that they gave are so strikingly, disgustingly similar that I would be shocked to find that out. And they're not the only ones, but they're just the ones that I saw like detailed accounts from. And like I said, I think they took them down because I can't find them now. And it's insane. Originally read all the books to be a rebel against BS Christianity. Ironic how it all turned out. Yeah, gotta fucking love that shit. Even if we go to 100% guarantee she wouldn't see a single Sonata, I still wouldn't do it because that's a franchise you cannot decode. Yeah, no, no. It's really difficult. Like, personally, I have, as much as I can, championed for people to not buy anything fucking else of hers. Don't fucking give her money. Jesus. Like choosing your own desires over condemning bigotry. I agree. Oh, the thought earlier about my merch that I had slash have a little bit of left, it's a fraction of what it was. I've recently been able to let go of some of the Funko Pops that I had collected over the years. Like, my attachment to those had finally let go. So I was really excited about that because that was actually like the bigger part of what I had left. I think a lot of my attachment to things is sometimes the money that I spent on a thing and less that I'm actually attached to it sometimes, which is really hard to deal with. I don't think, Doku, I don't know if you've ever been around when I've talked about the fact that I have some technical hoarding tendencies, and at one point the house that we lived in, I think a lot of people would have considered borderline like a hoarding situation, when that one just became we didn't care about it anymore because it was falling apart. But so I'm trying to recognize that kind of thing when it happens, but it is really difficult to recognize stuff in yourself sometimes. But I think that's definitely a thing that happens. Told her I was not going to be spending money funding a person making trans people's lives dangerous, and she was like, okay. Oh, God, I hate that reaction. Allowed to have nostalgia. It's really only those. Like, just that set, and it still gives me enough ick that they live at the back. I can't even see them. They're at the very top, pushed to the back. Forest and Fern are literally in front of them. The cutest beans to hide them away. Made me very pissed. I bet you're a stronger person than me. Some people will assume there's some giant organized conspiracy. I can't read that word. I can't see it is why I can't read it. Funded by dark money in order to specifically take down one specific guy before they believe that maybe it's just true. Yeah. Like, bro. Hard to tell why sometimes, but the idolization of a celebrity stuff. Yes, no. We talked about that with, who was it? Johnny Depp? I think at one point, how a lot of people would rather, because they didn't know Amber Heard, and I'll be so real with you, I don't really know anything about her. I know a lot of celebrities are just shitty people in general, but people would rather believe, somebody that they've, like, I feel like it's like almost I want to say a connection, but someone who you feel like like the other person feels like a stranger because you don't. You know what? Does that make sense? Am I making sense? Shit was fucking crazy. What bothers me the most is that it was televised, and there's I'll have to like maybe dig up some of this stuff, but there's a lot of speculation with some facts to back it up about potentially why it was actually televised and some other weird funding things. I had a literal spiral over this because I felt like I was being gaslit by the internet. And it was just insane. It's like one of those things that I don't even know how to articulate my feelings about, because like there's still so much pushback about it. I don't know, it's difficult. It's difficult because even some people that I genuinely think are like good people and who I consider a friend still have some views about that specific situation that kind of, I'm like, I feel like we need to look at this a little more deeply, because everything we see is not, is not it, basically. There's more to it, and Sometimes maybe the one guy just deserves to be taken down. That is also true, though. I don't know who this guy is, Doku, but, like, give me a name. Complete shit show. There's a ton of classic parasocial stuff. Yeah, I had to... this is the thing, right? Is a lot of this kind of shit has happened over the past 5-6 years, and I have had to really dig deep in myself to learn how to handle it, because I do this spiraling thing when I don't feel like I have enough information, but I feel like what I am feeling and stuff does not align with what the majority of people seem to be taking away from a situation. And it's like, have I dug myself into the wrong side of things, or am I analyzing this enough that I am seeing what is not on the surface? And I don't mean that in like a conspiracy theory kind of way. I mean that in like a parasocial kind of way, like what we're talking about right now. And it's really weird. People are outing him because it's true, not because they got together to make a secret plan to do so. Yeah, like why would you, why? Anyway, I'm gonna focus on having some chill time now. Yes, Eli, go have some chill time. I'm about to make a card. It'll be a little bit more chill. Thank you for listening to my whatever the fuck this was. My existential crisis, I guess, is kind of what it was. I have a hard time sometimes, bruh. I actually had like a full-on spiral with a couple of people about it. So real with you, I only paid very surface attention to that case. I just couldn't, with the amount of, like, I don't know how to explain it. Just how pointed it was. So I will tell you, I did not watch the case because I could not. But everything I saw just felt off. Everything felt off. And it put me very deep into an anxiety spiral. And when I say that, I had one of those in 2021 where I literally can't remember the month of April that year, because that was the year that I learned for the very first time, which is crazy. This is going to sound crazy. I learned for the very first time what the term anti-Semitic meant, and I also learned for the very first time what a blood libel was, or what blood libel was. And I lost a lot of time of my life trying to figure out how to not be those things. And how to reconcile that this person did this specific thing and then also was bullying their peers in, was it a Slack group? I don't remember. It was an author. It's been a while. I had to be incredibly careful regarding the majority opinion of anything. Yeah. You know what those people vote for? Which is funny, Oscar, because that's not true. That's not true, actually. Because our system is fucked. The majority vote does not win you the election. If you didn't know that. I don't know how much you know about the actual election system in the US. But the majority vote almost never is who wins. Just saying. Actually, I say almost never. Hasn't recently been who has won. Gotta be incredibly... Oh, if I could not reread things. Those people voted for is probably the most one guy ever. Doku? Listen, I'm here for that, okay? I saw how it went last time. I know. But all I'm saying... Hold on. Just like my state is technically not, by numbers, a red state. It's almost like a purple state. But gerrymandering's a bitch. Yeah, no, this one was stupid. This one was very close. But, technically still, Technically still. Let me have this. Let me have this. I need some sort of, like, happiness. I think you're talking about is really important. I get the anxiety spiral so fucking hard, too. It's super hard to balance, to find, and I think the world is at a point where we all need to talk about the things that give us anxiety because it's, obviously getting worse. It is very bad. Eli, fun fact, if you're still listening. Today specifically, I was talking with a friend and I made the executive decision to start a current events journal. Because things are getting so bad and I'm having to hold so much in my head with nowhere to go that I am basically going to throw everything at a journal. And I'm going to try to balance out my fucking anxiety about the world. Also, apparently there are my friend said this, I don't know if it's actually true, I haven't looked, but apparently there are historians screaming for people to please God keep records of things. So I'm going to pretend that I'm helping by keeping records of shit. Do you think you have a problem with popular vote over there? We have a 2.5 party system that is rapidly becoming oh my god, no! Which is great in some ways, but also means we might not have a majority government for a very long time. Ugh, that's rough. Yeah, it's like, fuck the system, but it's like, oh my god, please don't fuck it like that. Don't fuck it like that. Ugh. Such a good idea. I know. I think we should all keep one. How's Britain doing these days? Sorry, I had a friend growing up whose name was Britain. That's why it made me laugh. I'm trying to figure out what goes with our water guy. I feel like they're gonna make us put this guy in there. We have a lot of earth. My grandmother did that as a teen during World War II. We found it and it was very depressing. For more normal interests about studying for an exam. And then, like, yeah, I know. It's fucking crazy. It's fucking crazy. Everything's on fire and I haven't kept up with you. Still stabbing and arresting for tweets. Oh, you observed the biggest bullshitting grifter you've ever seen in your life. And look at a poll and he has like 45 support. Oscar, please. Why does everything have to be like this right now? I just want to chill and play my video games and write my stories and sleep at night, not thinking maybe one day someone will bust in my door and let all of my pets escape and I will have to kill them. I just want you all to know that. I'm just gonna admit it here right now. If someone kicks in my door or opens it because we don't lock it when we're at home, most of the time. Granted, our front door is broken and you can't just get in that bitch anyway. Like, you gotta try. So you might as well kick it down. And they let my pets escape, just know I'm gonna be on the run because they're gonna be dead. So, first time it was funny for like 2 weeks, and even funnier since, god. It's not funny. Oh. I'm just having flashbacks to sitting at Sunny's barbecue when, like the 2016 election stuff was happening, like in 2015, what is that fucking called? The race, when they were all campaigning, that's what it is. And we were like making jokes about it at Sunny's, having our barbecue just normally, vibing, chilling, and going, are you serious? Look at us now. Do we think purple will go with blue? I feel like purple's not gonna go. We have a lot of earth energy, though. Oscar, what goes with your water theme? I don't know. I haven't been able to pick. I've just been sitting on the screen with this glorious music. I am also not visually gifted. This loser clown is making an ass out of himself on the campaign trail, so that's fucking funny. I'm glad somebody's getting to laugh. Uh-oh, the loser clown is the president. It's like, fuck! Are you kidding? And we're like, you know, originally it's like, oh, it's gonna be nothing. Nothing, and then it fucking exploded. Everything exploded. Can't do visual art either. Okay. Well, what about... what goes with, like... hold on, let's look at it. Where did it go? What colors go with this? Actually, I think we can do whatever we want. I'm gonna select it. Spark of my job? Do we look like we know color theory? No. Spark of my joy. Jesus Christ. I can't believe I just read that as spark of my job. I was like, that doesn't make sense, but I was gonna roll with it, okay? Oh my god. I can't even. Where's Ꙁoʋᥱ when you need her for color theory? You know what, let's just see. You need a vacation. You need a retreat. What's sad, Doku, is I had a vacation in November/December. I know some color theory from my mom. She's an artist. Oh, lucky. I could not. I am not gifted in that area. I just do it look nice. You need another one? I know. Tell me about it. But I only get 1 week a year, so... cool. We'll do these. Okay. Okay. Oscar, I don't know if we're gonna be using our friend down here. We may simply not. We may simply not. But also, I guess we could. Not a good choice on my account. Can't believe you'd betray me like this. Only the best for you. Only the best betrayals. What if we like... like he's coming for a visit. Oh my god. Why can't I line you up? Okay. Oh wow, that looks kind of funky, doesn't it? Why do you have to have a white outline? That's kind of weird. Oh, here, look. We can simply put you up here, yeah? Ooh, I have an idea. I wish I could zoom in. Sorry, just because of my mouth. Listen. Listen. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. I think you can just... It might be better if we... See... I'm not understanding how this is supposed to work. I guess we could assume like this? I don't know, I don't like it though. I don't like it. Telling that to a chat full of Europeans is fairly depressing, not gonna lie. That's why I said it the way I did. Because it is also depressing to me. Ugh. Like, yeah, that's probably not gonna happen, unfortunately. Oh, there's sirens outside. Of course there are. Okay. We'll pretend that this is perfect, amazing, beautiful. We're gonna... You're just... yeah. Yep. Yep, sirens. Yep. There they are. There they are. Love to hear it. This is gonna be maybe the worst card I've made yet. Maybe not. Can I make this eye really tiny? No. I can't make the eye tiny enough. F. F. Reckon we can argue you into political asylum over here? Ugh. You like it blistering hot, wet, and dreary, or really cold? I mean, neither. But your idea of blistering cold is probably different than mine. Because I hear you actually have, you know, seasons. Try Oscar, we can't all fit. We can't all fit. I have elderly pets that can't fly. I have reptiles that I can't bring. I have too much shit for over there. I would rather do things that I can't say here. If you catch my drift. If you catch my drift. Probably not going to be that fascist for at least a few years. Oh my god. Why must the world be like this? Why must we suffer? It's -4. I don't know what that means. I mean, there are some places in the US that hit that. But I've heard some people be like, oh my god, it's 0 outside, it's so cold. And I'm like, I live in the fucking swamp. And even I feel like that's not that cold. I'm just gonna put eyeballs all over this guy. I think that this is technically a nose. But I also don't think I care. So there's that. They all have eyelashes though, and I kind of don't love that. I kind of don't love that. Those are in the blistering hot regions. Listen, I'm not, what is your idea of blistering hot? That's the real question. 110? Yeah, that's where I live now. So. That is my current predicament. I really don't want these water pots. So we're gonna, like, make do. Pour you like this. And then maybe like that or something. It doesn't look good, but I don't like this card. That's okay. We're gonna give it some fishes. Some fish. Do well in like Spain or Greece. I would not because I don't like the heat. My son doesn't like this. My skin doesn't like the sun. So that's an interesting situation. I'm trying to put fish. Put fish. 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 Little fish. I don't like this one. It's fine. Central Europe is, like, expensive as shit. Or squatting. Yeah. I already can't afford to live here, and it's the cheapest, like, cost of living state in the country, so... Phasmophobia? Hello? Hello? My ugly card being called Phasmophobia mentioned? Oh, the deity in the shipwreck scrutinizes every secret. Establish a dialogue with your intrusive thoughts. The ever-flowing water from the jugs represent inner desire. A flood of water can unleash hidden potentials. Amazing. Amazing. Oh, we got somebody back for us. I have a worrisome report. Jasmine's party has been campaigning, warning our sisters about the dangers of the forbidden arts, retelling catastrophic events from the past involving behemoths and time-bending spells. My witches are reconsidering their stance on the forbidden arts policy. No. No! No! We wouldn't let her scare tactic spiral. We shouldn't let her scare tactic spiral out of control. Boo. Boo. Phasmo mentioned. Phasmo was mentioned. Poland it is. And hey, if incorporate well into the country, you might even partake in the local custom of moving to England to be a bricklayer. No thank you. I don't want to lay bricks. I want to be in the inside. Thank you. The sun makes my skin angry to the point where I wear a jacket all year round. A little one. You can see through it, but it keeps the sun off my skin enough that I don't break out in hives. Had a long chat with some academics. I believe it went pretty well. Okay, amazing. Some part of our programs were tough to sell, but I got them to see the potential of our proposal. They don't have sun and they pay quit a brick. I mean, sun can just be cloudy sun. Cloudy sun is the same. It is the same sun. It is the same sun! Alright, what are we gonna do with you? Let's look for opportunities. Yep. See you in a few cycles. Thank you. Okay, we've got a friend. We've got 15 cycles left. Okay. Hi, you're back. I found it. It was there. You are the real deal. Let me know when I can visit. Alright, come back. Come see us. Come back to me. Hello, hello. Okay. You are the real deal. Whoops, I have my keyboard on the wrong screen. You must forgive me for all my condescension. There it was, timidly spinning alone in the void at some other planet left. Too small and insignificant to be charted or named. But a new place nonetheless. I call it Fortuna, in your honor. You are incredible. I have never witnessed such a display of power. Thank you. I've worked with other oracles in the past to aid in our expeditions, but this was something else. See, centuries ago I built a special orrery that continuously sweeps our charted space and mutates to depict any changes in our universe. Also, if it seems like I'm being condescending to Britain. I'm still a little hungover on the breakup in 2016. Oh, listen, I get it. Trust me. Ornery? I mean, it sounds like it would be, right? Down to the precision of an asteroid. Your cute little house does indeed appear there. So, what the evidence points towards so far is that either the orrery is malfunctioning or that the place you sent me to didn't exist before our meeting onto us. But that's impossible, of course. Phew, I'm glad I played it safe with her request. I I'd like to further test these capabilities of yours if you don't mind. I'm gonna have to start charging you, Minaka. This time is something pretty straightforward. Do you know what this is? It looks like... It looks like it has an eyeball, and it looks like it's also brains. A great example of wisdom of the majority. Yeah. Yeah. No? Some sort of puzzle box? It looks squishy and I don't want to touch that. It's what was left of the Archwitch Kadamia? Kadamia. I don't know how... It's close enough. When her coven scattered her remains, her sisters aren't around anymore, but they trusted ᴴoᥱᥒ with the contraption, and ᴴoᴱᥒ trusted me with solving its mystery. This is ancient, even by witch standards. And you would like me to open it as a test? Oh, no. That would be an unfair demand. We've been stumped for ages now. I'd like to find a clue as to what it is using your divination. Let's go with, let's take a look at it. Only started asking questions after voting. Oh no. 2016 and 2024 really just solidified in my head that people have no idea what the fuck. They don't. There are like reporters and like people who just ask random questions on the street, go and ask people things about stuff, and they're like, they just pick an answer and they're like, for this or that reason. And then you're like, what do you mean? The fuck are you talking about? And it's like a reason that isn't really a reason. It's just a I don't feel like looking into this reason. And it's like, oh god. Let's take a look at it. Okay, we're gonna take a look at the eyeball brain. Gonna ask my deck to put you on the path that'll untangle this mystery. Yes, please. Let's take a look at the artifact's future. Focus on anything you've learned about it. And the countless hours you've spent studying it. Okay. Okay, okay. Bring empowering revelations. Or... think about it, 2016 wasn't it? No, it fucking really was not. It wasn't. Never heard the word sovereignty so much by people who wouldn't have the first idea to spell sovereignty. Holy fuck. The artifact can only be opened. Sorry, I just like was like, I'm using the cosmic wheel card. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out. This is a good card. I like it a lot. In what way were they using that word? The artifact can only be opened by the reincarnation of the Archwitch. She still hasn't been born, but you will recognize her once you meet her. You need to piece through... I'm gonna say Kadamia. Kadamia's Intellici. A witch named Louise can weave you a key to peel off the protective layers. Study the songbooks of the deer folk. Commit to their culture, and soon enough you will be magically inspired as to how to unravel this mystery. Only a behemoth can open it. You'll need to form a pact with one of them to discover... Oh. Required the aid of the highest ranking arbiter. She's classified information that'll allow you to finally unlock. Let's do this one. Let's do the you need to find a witch named Louise. Can't hear that word without thinking about sovereign citizens and throwing up in my mouth a little. Oh no. Oh, so that must have been like one of those talking point phrases. Completely ignored the fact that A, the EU laws are actually quite good, and B, we helped make many of them. It's weird to me though, right? Because I think the EU just thinks they want to be America and they really don't. It's a very nationalist point of view. That tracks. That fucking tracks. Oh, Louise? You know her? Yeah, she trained me to be an explorer back when she was a novice, but it didn't work out. She was too absorbed by that IntelliKey thing. Was more interested in the substance of things than the actual exploration. Louise is one of the kindest souls I've ever known. I would have loved to have her here with us. Happy to hear we'll work together again. I would be really sarcastic on how many laws Britain actually passed on their own after exiting. Oh god. Is the answer 0? So the EU wants to be like nothing like America. Actually, that is not what it seems like as far as their politicians and the people who support them. I mean, I say they're politicians. The people that have maybe not been elected this time, because there was a sweep from what I hear. But some of the people who had been elected, which, to be fair, were still not as bad as the people who were fucking running this country. But, you know, all it shows is that people can actually open their fucking eyes because they weren't indoctrinated into an actual cult. And having experienced your talents firsthand, this must be it. Finally, some progress in the mystery. Oh, more earth magic. Thank you so much, Fortuna. Okay, get out of my house. Surpassed every expectation I had. Even more than that, you made me fall in love with immortality again. Before meeting you, I was disillusioned with this cosmos already. I felt like I had seen it all. And you tore through all of that like a supernova. Not only showing me new places, but magic beyond my comprehension. I'm so happy to hear that. You have my full support. I'll vouch for you in front of the sisters. Hell yeah. Looking forward to the future of this coven, with you at the helm. Well, you and Dahlia, of course. Thank you so much! See you in Congress. Good luck with the race. EU politicians are a widely mixed bag, but it's such a wide spectrum that things actually tend to settle in the middle somewhere. Which, though maybe not ideal, is at least better. Is at least better than what's happened over here. A couple of countries having problematic leaders. No. That is definitely true. Whereas America's a bizarre death match between two vehemently opposed factions, and whoever happens to be able to get one vote more than the other gets to be completely in charge. Pretty much. No. You're pretty much right. Completely at this point, because I'll tell you what, some of these decisions that happen have not been fucking approved the way they were supposed to be approved. That's all I gotta say. The middle here is noticeably left, yeah, I know. I am unfortunately aware. Oh, Dahlia. Dahlia, what you got? I'm scared. Back from the battlefield, ready to report. Attacking the rule of exile was easy. Yes! Everyone is against it, except the odd warrior and academic. But almost everyone wants to get rid of exile. Fucking amazing. We do, of course, have our share of fuckwits. Yes. Also, I won't sit here and pretend to know anything about politics over there because I don't. I've been a little busy. A little busy trying to keep up with everything that's happening over here. So, all I know is that things went well. Death glares and hungry. Oh no. Oh no. Look for allies and opportunities? Okay, amazing. I would ask why, because of what I just said, but that feels like opening a can of worms. We're just gonna go with, they have a large share of fuckwits. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, so... Is an absolute Trump Putin's ass? Yeah. That somehow doesn't surprise me. Okay, apparently we're making another card while I wait for things to show up. Or people to show up. I don't like this card. I feel like I'm missing stuff. Their leader is a Putin piss baby. I don't know why the term piss baby cracks me up so much. Okay, let's do the Moonstone Temple. Let's do the Fallen Hero. Actually tends to be most of the ones I dislike. ᥴoʋᥱᥒ, Hungary. I couldn't tell you on a map where any of those places were. Because they didn't really teach us fucking geography. Not really. They just said, hey, here's a map. These places are on it somewhere. I don't know, man. Figure it out. One of these days, I'll take it upon myself to try and remedy that, maybe. I feel like that's something I should kind of remedy. Just do 200,000 Sporkle quizzes and you can learn. That's fair. Gamify anything. Learn the location of all 50 states. Oscar, I don't even know the location of all 50 states. I know which area it is in. Some of them I know by their shape. Okay, where should I put her? I feel like this is good. Could I guess right? Probably. I could, and that's such a funny way to say... I don't know how to say it. I've never seen that name before. I don't know that place. Learn the location. Though I will forever get Iowa and Mississippi. Oh, I read that as Mississippi, Missouri mixed up. I was like, how would you get Mississippi mixed up with Iowa? Basically the same anyway, probably. Could probably guesstimate most state locations. Yeah, same. I should know them all. I did at one point. Like, we used to be tested on the state locations. But I just honestly don't remember anymore. Like, the knowledge is gone from me. I think this is probably meant to be like this. Probably. Yeah. We're gonna go with that. Invented a new guy, knows all 50 states but gets Florida and Seattle mixed up. How could you how would you do that? So it's a new guy, never before seen. Oscar, I couldn't even imagine. All I know about it, all I know about is it's real square and real flat and real corn. Oh my god, which state? Which state is real flat and real corn? I feel like I'm just gonna casually put this somewhere it's not super noticeable. Or somewhere it's very noticeable. That works, I guess. Kansas. Ah. Like all the ones in the middle. Oh, like all of the central. You mean the Midwest? Get that shit. The Midwest. Bro, I can't. I can't. I understand technically why it's called that, but I don't like it. It doesn't work anymore. I don't like it. It hurts my feelings. Not that I get a say, but... Okay, there she is. She's gonna have some daggers chilling around her. Yeah. Okay, can I duplicate that? That'll work. Amazing. And then... I think that's good enough for her. Right. I wanted to... I think I've grown fond of, like, my edge situation that I've been doing. Okay, we'll just move that back. Yeah. Move it back like that. And then, of course, we'll do a little bit of this number. Then we'll put this and we'll turn it. Oscar Bingo Bongo. Legally, we're not allowed to call it the Midwest because we ran out of Jell-O and mayo. Ew. Sorry, that was rude. But that is my stance. And I'll stick with it, I guess. Okay. Turn you. You don't need to be as insane. This'll do. That will do. Perfect. Okay. We've got some edge cards here. Not gonna offend me. I'm not in the Midwest. I know. I know. Sorry, no, just the you said mayo and my brain went bleh. And then it went Jell-O and mayo and had the unfortunate thought of what Jell-O and mayo together would be, which is disgusting. Okay, I don't hate it. Nobody's here yet? Oh, wait, she's back. She's back. Huzzah, she's back. 12 cycles. Ugh, this is gonna be tough. Okay. Good news? Couldn't find anything. I'm a bit out of my depth with this, to be honest. Can I be with something simpler, maybe? Sure. Absolutely. How about you promote our program to the I feel like I'm gonna fuck it up if I do academics, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Go and spread the good word. Yes, go do it. Do it. Do it. Nobody else? Nobody else? Damn. Okay. Is there anything we can look at? They told me I could study too. But I'll be honest, some of the studying in this game is very dull. I've read this. I don't want to read the interactive fiction. It's the reading. I'll be honest. What if I sleep? Oh, I can have a dream if I sleep. We haven't done that in a while. We're gonna do that. Ooh, okay, okay. You dream about. You met with an architect to commission them to design a castle made of glass. The architect makes you pay for their design by letting them eat a piece of your liver. You can cook it with a sauce of red wine, onion, and rosemary. They let you taste a bit, and it's delicious. I thought I already had this dream. Made a great impression on Minaka. She's vouching for us, swaying most of the explorers to our side. Hell yeah! Minaka's wonderful. I had a great time with her. That's good. Good energy for the race. Keep it up. Capressa's been moving. I don't know if she's calling in some favors or what, but the old guard is suddenly to support. No! We should do something about it. What do we do about it? I found someone that can help us. She'll pay you a visit. Her name is One? Witch of Entropy and Decay. Like you and Adana, she's one of the Oracle Witches in the Coven. She's able to read the entropy of any system, no matter whether it is a machine, a community, a building, an astral body, or even an idea. Basically, one can discern what actions will accelerate or prevent the decay of just about anything. Maybe she can help us find a weak spot in our opponent's strategies. Hell yeah. Okay, so what you're gonna do is you are gonna challenge your opponent's program. ꙺ specifically. Yup, we're gonna go after quarterly controls. Wouldn't shock me if the Midwest recipe put mayo into Jell-O. Me either. That's why it's revolting. That's why it's gross. Me no likey. No want. No thank. Okay, so far so good. Wait. Oh, I didn't need to do that. We could make another card, but my cards are not coming out how I want. Like, I'm going to, but I feel like I don't have things that go together. And I was very creative with it in the beginning, but I feel like I've fallen out of that a little bit. Maybe we do this one. This is a Dahlia card. Let's do a Dahlia card. So we want like warrior stuff. Warrior stuff. Okay. No warrior stuff. Considered punny cowards. Puny. Punny? These witches know there's nothing braver than to charge to the battlefield with cloth instead of sword. I mean, I guess we could do this. But this feels weird. We're gonna do it anyway. And then... Ooh, we could do like that. That's a sword. And Dahlia is a warrior after all. Okay, let's do the sword. Go. Ooh, okay. This is actually cool. Hold up. We might be onto something here. We might be onto something. Specifically right here. Yeah, okay. And then we're gonna put you... Oops. Kneeling over here. Yes. Okay, that actually works out really well. So I need the pot. What is this, a pot or is this a basket? I can't really tell. Oh, I can't go backwards behind the pole. That kind of sucks. Tell you what I can do. What I can do is hide it. Make it super tiny and put this in there instead. Because this makes a lot more sense. Then we're going to put this sword on this little... Oh, I can't. Oh, that sucks. What if I make it like a decoration? Doesn't really look like a decoration is the problem. I could It could come out of this... No. I'm trying to think. Like, the fire can go here. This would be, like, an interesting, like, fucking frenzied flame fuckery or something. You know? And then you could do, like, a tiny one on the other side, so it's, like, symmetrical. Symmetrical is not the right word, but close enough. So, like, it's fire on both sides situation, and it looks like they're actually looking at something. What if... What if we do... something like that? What if we do fire in the sky? I want to use this, but I don't really know what it is. I don't know what it is. Okay, hold on. I have an idea. We can embellish the sword, maybe. With some, I don't know what that is. Some fire! Just casually popping out a sword. You know? This doesn't look good. I don't like it. Love embellishing my sword. Oh, I don't know what to do with it. I'm not sure what to do with it, and it's driving me insane. I could put it like here. Xano, hi. Hello. I'm trying to figure out what to do with a sword. I'm having trouble. It doesn't go anywhere. It can be a dagger. It can be a dagger on the ground, or a small sword. Regular sword on the ground. Fucking perfect. Amazing. Amazing. You don't have any arms, I've just noticed. Oh, that looks weird. That also fucking looks weird. I don't like it. I mean, I think she looked fine without an arm. Just casually put your pointing arm over here. She's kind of blurry now. We can put a bunch of these. Maybe. Oh my god. Please get small. There we go. I wish there was a better way to make them smaller. But there doesn't seem... What is this? I don't know what that is. I'll just cover the things I don't like with stuff. This is just gonna be a fiery inferno hell, is what I think. Yeah. Fiery pits of hell. I also set things I don't like on fire. Sounds cozy? Yes. It is so cozy. You couldn't even begin to imagine. So cozy. DJ, hello. Hello, hello. We're building some cards, and I haven't been liking the way any of them have been coming out. But that's okay. We're gonna live. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be so fine. Amazing. Right now we're creating hell. Sort of, I think. Sure, they'll come out great. I mean, some of them. But right now, we're just making do. We're just making do. And that's okay. Okay. And we're gonna do a little turning situation so I can have that corner embellishment that I apparently love a lot. Cool. Okay. Fiery pits of hell. I wonder if this would go. The answer is gonna be no. No. It doesn't. It doesn't go. Whoops. I dropped that in a weird place. Actually, we could probably get away with like that. And then can you send to back? Thank you. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. A little bit of this, send to the back. Sure. Sure. I'm gonna make this kind of match up there. Yup. I feel like I need something here. But I don't want it to be more fire. Like, I want to include this because it's interesting and purple. But I'm not sure how, other than to give it to this guy. Oh my god, hold up. We're spinning. We're spinning. Stop spinning. Oh my god. Let me shrink it. Oh my god. My one gripe is that it's so hard to shrink things. It's not supposed to be, but it is. Okay. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. That is the way I feel about shrinking stuff on a phone. Oh my god. At this point, zooming in on stuff has become weirdly difficult. Like, my mom sent me something recently, and for some reason, it was, like, really difficult for my phone to zoom into it, and I don't know why. This isn't gonna look good. We're just gonna have to suck it up and not use that, actually. We're just gonna have to suck it up and not use it. But, oh yeah, because, like, when you shrink it, like, with your fingers, sometimes it, like, turns all kinds of, like, different directions, like, sideways a little bit, and it's never, like, perfectly straight. I was actually, so I've been, journaling. I say, well, I have a book journal, so a reading journal, and a, gaming journal I've been keeping. I don't have my gaming journal here with me, but, I've been keeping a reading journal, and I have had for a while an HP Sprocket. Like, this is like one of the first models of like the portable, small, tiny, no ink printers that they had out, and I've had this thing forever. And I've been printing out my little book pictures. I have a spot with 12 that I want to get to or try and see if I want to unhaul them this year because I need space in my library. But it's so hard, like, it cuts off some of the edges, and I was trying to shrink them, and instead of being straight, they just, like, turned crooked when you let go. And I'm like, oh my god, please, I just want you to not cut off, please. Okay, so we made a card. The worst. It's so annoying, I swear to God. Who is this? We have a new friend. New friend? What's your deal, new friend? Do we remember what happened last time we invited a strange message? Do we remember? Though, was it Patrice? I think it might have been Patrice. Said that someone would be contacting us, which is what I think this is. And every part of me wants to know what this says. I remember in, like, 6th grade, me and my friend made up an entire coded, alphabet, and we wrote letters to each other, or, like, notes to each other in that coded alphabet, and our teacher got one from us one time, and she was, like, our arts history teacher, and she got it, she saw it, and she was like, if you two can genuinely read this, continue. And let us keep passing notes because of that. It was real cool. So I think it is because the character has a 4-letter name. W-U-N-N. So these are N's. These little symbols. I kind of want to know if I can decipher this. I probably shouldn't, but... So this is... Are kids in a cult? I know. That's kind of probably what it looked like. I remember R specifically for some reason was a tree. And I have no idea why that was true. But R was like a little tree. And it was, I wish I still had one. I wonder if I have one like squirreled away somewhere. That would be super cool to be able to find. I guess we're gonna invite him. That's also not a broom. Oh! All witches are beautiful. Meet every witch. Oh shit, we've met all the witches. Or at least all the witches in this game. That you can interact with. Look at this design! I really love this owl person. This is my favorite. I love this. There's so many hands. New witch just dropped. New witch just dropped, Oscar! New witch just dropped. Into what's its face from Avatar? What's its face? It's been so long. Are you talking about Avatar with the blue people or Avatar the Last Airbender? That's my true question. That's what I thought, because I was like, this doesn't strike me as an Avatar the blue people situation. I haven't seen The Last Airbender in a long time. With the blue people, same. But I realized when I went to thinking about it, I was like, I don't remember, so maybe? So, big ol' owl spirit who lives in the library of the desert. Oh yeah, no, I know what you're talking about. Also, Oscar. Send help. Send help. Please consult your notes from your game. Because okay. What the fuck does any of this mean? Oh, I'm hoping this is gonna work itself out. Looks like you need to get deciphered. Wait, I don't understand you. Maybe there's a way for us to connect? Use Adaina's power to read into... What? How would I use Adaina's power? Consult the cards? I feel like that's reasonable. Can't understand what you're saying, but I have a feeling that you do understand me, right? I don't understand you. Carries on talking in the same language. What is this owl fucking British or something? Ah. Oh, I hope that's a yes. Anyway, if you're okay with it, I can use my cards to explore what shape a collaboration between us could take. Is that a yes? Doesn't sound like a yes. Yes, okay. Here we go. We're going to draw a single card to explore the options our relationship offers. Keep in mind what you came here to do, to see if I can channel it in some way. Okay. Yearning, passion, power. Grants access to the most profound emotions. Holds promise for quenching any kinds of thirsts. Okay. Or, oh. I mean, every time this card comes up, do you think I'm not going to use it, game? Fed up with my incompetence and worried about the dire prospects of our coven, you will convince a group of academics to abandon the sisterhood and become independent. It's hopeless. You and I will never understand each other, but even so, we'll respect and inspire each other for years to come. Even though we are unable to talk to each other, you and I feel greatly inspired. You will feel greatly inspired by my presence and support our cause regardless. In a minute, stars will align over our asteroid and bestow upon me the ability to speak the tongue of the nebula. Disappointed in me, you will go to ᴴoᥱᥒ and find in her that... So, no. Absolutely not. We're gonna learn to speak. Yep. Mm-hmm. Problem solved, then. Okay. That better fucking work. Oh, whoa. What a sensation. I can taste glyphs under my tongue. Oh, that's weird. Is this real? It was as simple as that. Oh, it worked! I can understand you! Yes! It must be one of the most extraordinary displays of power I have ever seen. Thank you. Should we try to converse again? Very well. Where was I? Oh, yes. I have the power to destroy your party. Oh! Alright, here we go. I don't know if you are familiar with my arts. I have the ability to sabotage anything. There is a path to decay in everything, be it a planet or a community or an idea. I can read those lines and steer everything in that direction. And what's the purpose of coming to say all of this to my face? A test. I do believe that having an oracle among the leadership is essential for the future of our coven. That's why yours is my favorite party. Good to know. You have a funny way of showing support, though. I need to discern that you have what it takes to lead. What do you propose? I'm going to offer you an opportunity to sabotage your rival's efforts. I have already studied them, and I know how to suffocate their momentum. Just say the word, and they are done. But should you reject my offer, I will go to your rivals and offer this very same deal. Don't answer me yet. This is a test after all, so I want you to take your time and ponder how you will act in this scenario. Let's see if I've understood you. You're threatening to destroy us if we don't choose to destroy our opponents. I believe it's a bit more nuanced than that. Your rivals may reject the offer too. Do you trust your sisters to play as fair as you will? I see. So do you get off on this kind of stuff, or what's the deal with you? Give it some thought. I am not bluffing. I need to try transforming our coven to assess if it can stand the test of entropy. Okay, take your time. Summon me when you are ready to make a choice. Do not choose, and I will make the choice for you. Okay. Question time, friends. I need some opinions. Do we sabotage? Or do we not? Fuck. I need some opinions while I talk to my friends. Do we trust them enough not to do that? I don't trust ᴴoᥱᥒ enough. I don't trust ᴴoᥱᥒ. I trust Jasmine, but not ᴴoᴱᥒ. Join us after the break on Shaft or Share. Oh god. I didn't manage to find any opportunities for us. I'm afraid this is it. Let's focus our efforts on the front. Okay. I didn't manage to get any academics to sit down with me. Damn. Believe even ended up pissing some of them off. I'm sorry. It is okay. An actual UK game show? Oh my god. What is that about? What is that about? Okay, I guess... Hold on, wait. Okay, so... Let's go to the warriors about... ᴴoᴱᥒ. Oof. Okay, let's send you to the producers... And we're gonna send Dahlia. Oh. We're gonna send Dahlia to... Oh no, wait. Who do we have we have the most of the novices. And the explorers. We're gonna send Dahlia to the warriors. I don't know if there's like a quiz part as well. Or how people won money. But the whole point at the end of contestants get to choose the shaft or share. Both share, you'll split the money 50-50. Shaft means the shafter gets all on the I see. It's classic prisoner's dilemma wrapped in a stupid TV show. I mean, listen, if they're gonna give me money about it. We're gonna challenge ᴴoᴱᥒ. For exile. Okay. Sorry, this is my fidget tonight, is this can of smell goods. Okay, I don't know what to do. I don't trust ᴴoᴱᥒ. I don't even know how to summon her. I've just realized I actually don't know how to summon her. Fuck. Oh no. We're gonna sleep. We're gonna rest. We're gonna see if I get the option that way. Oh, work drums. You dream about. You met with your long-lost father at the highest room of a lighthouse. He is wearing a golden mask. He gives you a small ebony key and tells you to insert it into the keyhole on his mask. You do, and so you discover your father has no face, but a tiny waterfall that floods the entire room. Oh, I see. Okay. That might have been the right call. I offer you the possibility to sabotage one of your rivals, but should you reject my offer, I will go to your rivals and offer this very same deal. Guys, I don't trust ᴴoᴱᥒ. I don't trust ᴴoᴱᥒ. We're gonna do it. We're gonna sabotage ᴴoᴱᥒ, though. I feel like I'm making a terrible decision, but I'm gonna make it anyway. It's my decision. Hello, Oracle. Do you have an answer? Yes, I am ready. Very well. Do you want me to sabotage? Am I about to fail this test? ᴴoᴱᥒ. Perfect. I will start stirring decay into her party. It'll be almost impossible for them to win. Yeah? Nothing else? No moral of the story or anything? You chose wisely. If you forewent the opportunity to get ahead of your rivals, I would have known then that you were not fit to lead us. Wow, harsh. So, no need to feel guilty or anything then. That is entirely up to you. Okay, cool. I'm looking forward to serving under you, Oracle. I mean, I technically already told ᴶᴱᥱ she wasn't gonna win, so, like, I'm honored. Thank you for your support. I will leave now to execute my mission. Okay. Oh boy, they're back. They're back. They're back, they're back, they're back, they're back, they're back, they're back, they're back. Okay. New blow from Jasmine's party. No. She must have struck some kind of deal or something, but suddenly a bunch of explorers are all about Jasmine. No! Should we try to counter this? Yes? But how? I'm back. You should have been there. Absolutely no one wants to keep dealing with the obnoxious quarterly controls. Okay, cool. And? Super afraid of meeting with the producer. Okay, so this is the same dialogue as before. I'd like you to challenge an opponent's program. ᴶᴱᥱ. And we're gonna challenge Exile. Exile, baby. And we are going to promote our program to the explorers. Amazing. Okay. I'm really tempted to just get some sleep because, like, I'm interested in the interactive fiction, but my god, the reading for it is kind of insane. I could build a card, but I kind of want to see what happens with the election, okay? I've built a lot of cards today, and they're not coming out well. So we're gonna see if we get a different dream. I'm interested. Okay, the Firekeeper. Some men in crimson suits are following you around the city. You hide yourself in a diner and order a cherry coke. A beautiful old woman sits next to you and offers you her handkerchief. You smell it and you fall in love. Oh, okay. Oh, Dahlia. Hello, Dahlia. Back from the battlefield, ready to report. Attacking the rule of exile was easy. Everyone is against it except the odd warrior and academic. But almost everyone wants to get rid of exile. Amazing. Good, good, good. I'd like you to promote our program to... I feel like we didn't have all of the warriors. So the warriors, because she's going to have the most sway. But it looks like we're doing good. I'm worried about in the end here, though. Okay, let's see what study means. Let's see if what studying is. Okay. Study. Excerpt of the On the Four Elements, Air by ᴴoʋᥱᥒ. In all my years mentoring, air, the invisible element, is one I found the most students have difficulty understanding. Its intangible nature locks it in the world of ideas. How do you define context? It is the infinite element that expands as far as your thought wishes it to take it. Your thought wishes to take it. Wow, why can't I read? For a true master of air, there is no such thing as out of context. Everything is intertwined and consistent. In constant relation. I'm getting sleepy. Can you tell? A river in the middle of a jungle can put in context the nature of an office worker. A philosopher's talent could be measured in their ability to develop context to engulf all things. Ironically, the overabundance of air energy sabotages rational thinking and breeds chaos. Because chaos is the ultimate nature of air, everything affecting everything. Throw a paper boat into the bucket of water, and you can predict its behavior. Throw 1,000 into the middle of a wild ocean, and the mind begins to falter when trying to picture the outcome. If you combine multiple energies of air, you will obtain unpredictability, lack of fortune, unfathomable predestination. Okay. Oh, shit. I kind of... Listen, I'm interested to see if we get the same dreams over and over or not. I've already done this. So let's take a nap. They did tell us to rest. Oh, we got the same one. Oh, it's a different dream, though. You craft a beautiful acoustic guitar with the wood of a millennium-old oak with blue leaves. You don't know how to play it, so you summon a musician spirit to live inside the instrument. You caress the strings, and the subtle harmonic hum makes you cry. Whoop! Okay. Guess we're gonna build a card. I wonder if the interactive fiction actually does anything for us. Or not. Pleasant Prairie. Oh wow, am I really missing all of these? Am I supposed to be? I want to see what that card looks like. Stone. We could probably do this. This would probably be funny. I don't know why I feel like this would be funny. Do we have any other little purple embellishments? We could maybe do that. My issue is that I don't feel like any of it goes together. So it's a little weird. Maybe, so the eyeballs, I think, no, it's the ghost guy. For that one. Maybe... Maybe it won't make me do the gun. It's going to. It's called the rifle. Okay, let's do this. Maybe we can just add some color places. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. This is weird. Very odd. I actually feel like over here would be funnier. Okay, so this is all we have to add. Okay, we're just gonna keep with my fun little corner theme, I guess. And we'll do like this. And then we'll add in some like color. It kind of looks like a potato. But I know it isn't. Okay, that'll work. That will work. And then we'll duplicate it on this side. We can make... Why? We can make it like this. Oh, the shovel just needs to like fucking be somewhere. Be somewhere. Yep, that's fine. That's fine. Okay. Oh, hold on. I have a silly idea. The card isn't gonna make literally any sense. But that's okay. Okay. Are you ready? Because I'm sort of not ready. Okay. Legs. You need those. You need legs. Yup. Okay. Legs. There you go. Do you get a hat? This is kind of weird. I feel like it needs to go down more. Hello. I know. I'm building a weird ass tarot card.
I'm going to work.
I know. Work is gross.
I know, I don't want to go.
We're gonna do like this. Okay. Oh my god. What is this? What is that? I don't even know what that is. Can you wear a purple bandana? Is that what I'm hearing? I kind of like it. And your little hat too. Yeah, your little hat too. Perfect. Fucking perfect. Okay, can I want to give some purple to the can I give the motorcycle a bandana? I want to add some color to the motorcycle. Oh, here, look. We'll pretend this is a headlight or something. It's definitely not, but nobody has to know that. Nobody needs to know. I'm gonna hang these. These colors clash so bad. I'm gonna hang this. And also this. From the top of the card. We're gonna put some potion bottles down here. For what? I don't know. For color. I think he technically had this gun. Yeah. I don't think you'll be able to see any of this. But I'm okay with that. I am okay with it. The Bullet Crafter. The iron golems support the card's Entelechy. The hunter becomes an audacious accomplice. The golden shovel is a symbol of determination. Excessive earth energy can lead to immobility. Okay. Oh, she's back. With good news or bad news? I'm a little worried. I'm working toward this forever. Okay. Ooh, I don't like that face. From what I've gathered, they're a bit divided between wanting freedom but also wanting the Coven to invest more in common projects. Some of them saw the potential in our programs anyway. Cool. Amazing. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. So, I guess... dig up dirt, I guess. Not that I think we're gonna really need it, but it's okay. I'm gonna take a nap in the meantime. And see if Dahlia comes back. Or if Patrice shows back up. I feel like something bad has happened to Patrice. We're gonna sleep. Okay. You are digging your own grave when your shovel hits something hard. You unearth a bronze statue of yourself. The statue comes to life, and you agree to switch places. It buries you, and your bronze self keeps living your life. Oh, that's kind of odd. Okay. Patrice! Patrice. New blow from Jasmine's party. No, we're so close to the end. She must have struck some kind of deal or something. Suddenly a bunch of explorers are about Jasmine. Okay, that's fine. Something strange is going on. Caprice's team is falling apart. The Coven is losing faith in her ability to run things smoothly. She's rebuilding things as we speak, and will definitely make a counterattack, but right now things seem pretty dire for them. I'm back. Attacking the rule of exile was easy. Everyone is going except the odd warrior. Academic. Okay, that didn't really change anything though, so. Go ahead and dig up dirt too, I guess. I'm ready to see what happens. I am so ready to see what happens. So, unfortunately, we're gonna sleep because I want to know what happens and it's time for me to wrap up. Ugh. So we're gonna take a nap. We are. I'm so ready. Your sister Patrice is sleeping on a hammock. She seems to be having a nightmare, but you can't manage to wake her up. You decide to meditate and travel inside her dreams. Patrice was dreaming. She was playing poker with a bunch of naked old men. They forced you to join the game, and now you're both trapped. Oh my god. Oh, there they come. Okay, I'm nervous. I'm nervous. Oh! Your team is ahead by the end of the political campaign. Okay, that's an achievement. Fucking beat boop. Alright, time's up. We did everything we could. We're the favorite among the polls, so things are looking good for us. Good job. Let's not count our chickens yet. In a couple of days, the whole sisterhood will get together at the house of Cosmic Providence. Really did get fucked? She did get fucked, yes. Every party will get to debate the Coven's future. Not only that, but every sister also has the right to speak and will be able to express their hopes and concerns. Pretty much anything can happen there. Rip Bozo! Have you ever been to the house of the Cosmic Providence? I've only seen it from outside, and it's pretty intimidating. Been inside for some dealings, but never for an official assembly of the sisterhood. I'm nervous too. The thing is that inside its main hall, time holds still, so no debate can go on for hours, days. So debate can go on for hours, days, or years if necessary. Oh no. The rule is that no vote shall be cast until every sister has a chance to say their piece. Then after everything is said and done, we will all vote. And the House of Cosmic Providence will release its hold on time so fate can unfold normally. We've come this far, we might as well do the whole dance. Campaigning is now banned until the assembly, so take some time off, enjoy bubble bath, or whatever it is you do to blow off steam. For me, it's going to be wine and sex fairies. Patrice, again, too much information. Shut up. Congratulations on getting to the finish line. Let's meet at the door of the House of the Cosmic Providence in a couple of days. Ooh, chapter. Ooh, okay, we reached a new chapter. Hello? What are you doing with your hand, Jasmine? I got to leave my house. It's just occurred to me. Guys, I got to leave my fucking house. I got to leave exile. Come on. This one is super easy. What are you doing? Some clue, maybe? This character is legendary. They're known for never giving up. Alright, I think you're... I mean, Wile E. Coyote never gives up. What? No, who's that? I know. What's the name of that famous Earthling? Ah, yes, Lady Gaga. What? Lady Gaga? Who's that? A pop star from the 2100s, I think. Lockdown ended, yeah. I don't know. She's the only historical figure I know from Earth. She's not a historical figure. She's a musician. I mean, they can be, but you know what I mean. She is from history, and she is a prominent, well-known person. Okay, we're from completely different worlds and eras. This wasn't a good idea. But Fortuna, you should know this character. Tell me already. There's no way I can guess it. Ahab? From Moby Dick. Oh. Why are you doing with your hand? Look at me with the harpoon and everything. Oh my god. That's impossible. I didn't even know what the main character Moby Dick was called. No? God. Ugh. Forget it. The magic brownie should be ready to eat anyway. The magic brownie, you say? Terrence, hello. Hello. You have caught us in a weird situation. Apparently we are playing charades. Sort of. With our, witch sisters. Hello, friends. Welcome, Raiders. How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? Oh, what? Quarantine Zone. The last check. Is that an FPS game? Also, Terrence, hello. Hello, welcome in. Thank you for bringing over your friends. For those of you coming in with the raid, if you don't already know me, my name is Whitney. I'm a variety streamer. Currently, we are working our way through a couple of games. We're putting our time and focus on our normal stream days, which are Wednesday and Thursday on Cosmic Wheel Sisterhood, which I think we're getting close to the end of. And then after we do that, we'll focus on Silly Polly Beast. And then after we do that, we will finally take Lies of P off hold. And I am also, for now, working through ᴴoʋᥱᥒ, almost done, I think, on Fridays. Fridays is not a normal stream day for me, but it has been since ᴴoʋᥱᥒ came out. Can't be more weird than Silent Hill F. I hate that game. Wait, really? Why do you hate it? I know a lot of people really enjoyed it. I know it felt to me, or seemed to me, very different from the other Silent Hill games. Quarantine's on last check is when COVID lockdowns force your employer to start paying by direct deposit. Oscar fucking speaking the gospel. Speaking the gospel to my company. That's for sure. Oh, but welcome in. Thank you for bringing over your friends. Thank you for trusting me with your community. If you need to go and de-stream, get away from your computer. That goes for anybody coming in. Please, please, please don't feel like you can't. Please, if you need to, please do. We don't look down on raids and runs here. The story is very good, it really is, but I just can't get behind Silent Hill leaving the town of Silent Hill. Okay, I can understand that criticism. I can understand that. I like that you're like, okay, it's just not Silent Hill because we're not in Silent Hill. I do understand that, but yeah, we are currently playing Cosmic Wheel Sisterhood. We are in the middle of a political race to become leader of the coven, because the leader of our coven died. So that's what we're doing now. I did not expect this weird ass turn, but apparently there are magic brownies now. Do with that information as you will, because Jasmine says that the magic brownies should be ready to eat anyway. Up for some tea and some smiles. They must actually be drug brownies. I don't know what I would say, like pot brownies, weed brownies. But listen, the witch world has some things that I don't know about, so it's probably not that. Apparently they're down though. I'm ready. Okay. Yeah, they're sitting right in front of you. Of course they're ready. You should make these so delicious. I always end up having one too many. And then they pair with the tea so well. I'm going to want a literal ton to take out later. I figured as much. I already prepared a survival kit for you. I'll help you carry it to your asteroid later. Much appreciated. Hey, Fortuna. How come you never got a familiar? It's so lame every time you write to just get, like, an envelope with a message. One of the best parts of witch correspondence is getting to pet each other's familiars. I know, they're so cute. I love them. I've always wanted to bring that up, too, yes. I don't know. I have serious trouble with commitment. Like, that's a living being, and I need to think about feeding them and taking care of them. But now that you're going to be exiled for a millennium, wouldn't it be good to keep you company? Oh, so this is before her exile. Wait, this is before her exile. We don't need to talk about this if you don't want to. No, it's alright. I guess I wouldn't want to keep anything sentient being imprisoned with me, so that I don't feel alone. Fair point. You've always been so empathetic. I don't think empathy is what's going on here. I'd say it's the opposite. How egotistical and self-centered I am. Hey, where's that coming from? I'm not looking for pity. I accepted it so long ago. Don't worry. Fortuna. Hey, I know. If you had to get a familiar, what would you like it to be? Ooh, definitely a cat. Ooh! There! Ha! I can get a sentient eye! Something weird like a chocolate chocolate golem? I like it eerie, like so I want a cat or a sentient eye. I'm going sentient eye. I'd like it eerie, like a sentient eye. No, I object. What? Why? How are we supposed to pet an eye? You're missing the whole point of this conversation, Fortuna. But I thought... I'm with Jasmine here, Fortuna. Under no circumstances are you getting a fucking creepy eye as a familiar. How dare they gang up on me this way? Okay, I give up. Just pick up whatever you want to pet and I'll look after it. Wise choice. Friends, my brownies are kicking in. And they're making me feel like philosophy. Oh no. Oh yes, here we go. Listen, have you ever considered why men can't become witches? Oh god, okay. CC hi. CC. CPCC. SHWEBCC. Because men have too much privilege. It's because of our superior emotional intelligence. Maybe it's a biological thing. It's because the cosmos is unfair. I fucking don't know. What if all of the above? What if all of the above? Oh my god, look, this familiar. Oh my god. This is Jasmine's or Dahlia's? I don't remember. Where's the other one? There's another one. I don't know how I want to answer this question. I'm gonna go with this snarky answer. Here. Nah, it's not that. My planet is matriarchal, but not a single man has ascended to become a witch. It's because men are fucking worse than... Jeez, I will never understand how men got so awful on your home planet. Jasmine comes from the 19th century. From what I know, that was fucking nightmarish. Women didn't even have the right to vote. And that was just a symptom of how much they saw us as inferior. You sure you don't want us to invade your planet and institute matriarchy? Let's do it. No, we're on a path. We're on a path in human society. Well, they're on a path. It's not our fight anymore. Slowly but surely, women are turning it around. My offer still stands if you ever want a less slowly and more surely. Oh yeah, nice. Really nice. Are you high, Jasmine? Yep, aren't you? Yes. Okay, apparently they're gonna Oh my god! Fortuna is exactly how I would dance. That is how I chair dance, anyway. Okay, but this is exactly how I sleep. Jasmine, have you been learning new moves? Yes. Oh my god, they're so cute. Should we put some music on? Oh my god, they're dancing with no music. There's music already. The plants are singing. Oh! Sure. Oh my god. They're gone. They're very much gone. You're going to miss you so much. Oh my god. They're so sad. Hang in there, 40. Dahlia, you know better. What did you just call me? Oh. Yeah, she doesn't like nicknames. Abramar, hello. Abramar, did your neck change? Ah, finally alone. Yeah, it's been too much having so many people here all of a sudden. Yes. Plus, I missed you. You missed me? I never left. I missed talking to you. Just the two of us. You're such a softie. I don't want to be toxic and hoard you all for myself or anything, but I was jealous of all these witches visiting you while I had to remain hidden. Okay, what's going on? Why are you getting this cloying? The end is near. What end? You will soon hate me. Oh? Why? What are you gonna do? Activate the fire seal? And I will have to absorb your immortality. Oh! Right. Forgot about that. Shit. You'll need to go back to the mortal world, and we won't get to see each other again. True. I knew the moment to pay would come sooner or later. I intend to pay you, I won't hate you. You're right, I will hate you. It's not Abramar's fault. We made this deal. There's no way around this. I think our cards. If I could write it out of being true. I can't evade my responsibility. Can I resist you in any way? You can always try to destroy me. But right now, you're not at a level where you can dispel me. You can't get rid of me, not even with your deck. Why not? What happens if you decide to spare me? I will never do that. It goes against my nature, my purpose, my entelechy. The cosmic wheel would erase me from every universe, since I wouldn't be Abramar anymore. My energy would be repurposed into something new. Don't you feel like being born anew? No. I'm Abramar. I want to be Abramar. Okay, okay. Don't even joke about that. Please. You need to pay. I understand, I'm sorry. It's only natural that you want to rebel against the one who's taking something precious from you. I don't think I will ever hate you, though. No matter how much you loathe me. You really are special, ᴴoʋᥱᥒ. My dog, can you hear her? She's being very obnoxious right now. We'll treasure our time together, no matter what happens. I'm happy I met you, despite everything. Hate me or not, you're getting what you wanted. Tomorrow you will leave this asteroid at last. How are you feeling? Can only hear Nova. Oh no! Oh no, Nova. Nova. Oh my god, Moxie, shut up. Shut up! Excited to return to society? Let's go with excited. I'm not one for crowds. I've never been super sociable, but after so much time isolated, I feel like I'm about to rebound towards the other extreme. I want to make friends. I want to hug strangers. I don't know. I need to feel other people. It'll probably pass in a couple of weeks of disappointment, and then I'll be back in my usual self. Whatever the case, I sincerely hope you enjoy the rest of your existence to the fullest. Thank you. Speaking of enjoying ourselves, this is probably our last night together on this asteroid. You're not coming back to this life, so make all the cards you want. Enjoy some books, lay in bed, and when you're ready, let me know, and I'll let you ride my back to the house of the cosmic providence. What? I'm getting to ride you like a cosmic shrimp? What? You didn't just call me a shrimp. Sorry, I've been thinking about it since the moment I first saw you. I've heard lobster before, but not shrimp. Come on, show some respect. Sorry is sorry, oh magnificent lobster. Just shut the fuck up. Take your time, and I'll fly you to Congress. Aye aye. Oh, is this Abramar? Whitney's like, we did Oscar. Calling out the monster fucker in me. I see how it is. I see how it is. I feel like I should make more cards, but I also feel like I am carded out. I feel like I'm carded out. It is also 10 o'clock, so unfortunately, I think this is where we're going to leave this tonight. Which is sort of a shame, but we made a lot of progress. I hope we're gonna win the election, but we'll have to see how that rolls out. Oh. Kind of feels right at the end-ish. I know, it kind of does, but I feel like this is gonna be a long scene. You know what I mean? I could Google how long. Hold on. No. Sorry, I activated my phone. I kind of want to look, but I also, like, don't want to be spoiled. Because if it's, like, really short, I would continue. But I feel like there's gonna be a lot of people, you know? Let's see. I have an achievement guide. That's what I do have. Hold on. Without looking too hard at things. Let's see. So I got the achievement for the chapter. You're right. It might be right at the end. Shit. Could be an epilogue or something. I know. I feel like we can say... We yap a lot. I feel like we can make it work for one stream. Sorry, I don't know what this was. I'm a cat now. Taking notes from Levy. Yeah, I think we're gonna leave it. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I do think... We're gonna go and see ᴴoʋᥱᥒ, even though she's on a break. That's totally fine. I think that's where we're gonna go, though. So, if you want to come along on the raid with us, you can grab one of these raid messages. I mean, even if you want to come, you don't have to grab a raid message. You can make your own. Or have none at all. That's totally fine, too. Let's see. Alright. Yes, so I will most likely be back tomorrow with some ᴴoʋᥱᥒ. We've got a boss fight to do, but I also have some questions to ask all of you about something involving the game. So we may detour into doing that before I go and finish that fight. But we'll see. But it'll be a little bit later than usual, so probably somewhere between 8 and 10 Central Standard Time, or Central Time, whatever the fuck we're on right now. I don't even know anymore. Yeah, I'm gonna send you all over to ᴴoʋᥱᥒ. But thanks for hanging. Thanks for sticking with me through this very, 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 very dialogue-heavy game, in which I am not doing any voice acting because I suck at it. But we've made some really cool cards, and now they're kind of my creativity seems to be fizzling, which sucks a little bit. But yeah, I'm gonna send you over to ᴴoʋᥱᥒ. There's some cute dogs. I don't know if they're gonna be in the frame right now, but it seems like she's on a break, which is totally fine. She is playing a little game called Whisper of the House, which I've seen a little bit of. It's very chill, so we're gonna send you somewhere chill for the evening, and I will see you tomorrow. If you like ᴴoʋᥱᥒ, be there, because I got questions for you if you've done a specific thing. Being, I don't want to spoil where I am in the game, but yeah, I will see you guys later. Enjoy the rest of your night. Bye bye. Button.